Every Monday morning, the Emergency Operations Center at the Los Angeles chapter of the American Red Cross is filled with a group of volunteers called client caseworkers. In the Red Cross, we call disaster victims our clients to help set a tone of dignity and respect for them and to set a high standard for excellent service. When people think of the Red Cross, they often think of big disasters like earthquakes or hurricanes. But 80% of the disasters that the Red Cross responds to are small disasters that affect a single family or a small group of people. The Red Cross sends disaster action teams to these disasters to meet the victims, assess their needs, and decide how the Red Cross may best help them. This is an apartment fire in South Los Angeles where Helen Lemick, who is both a disaster action team member and a client caseworker, responded along with other volunteers.
I enjoy the fulfillment you get with being involved with the clients at their time of need and being able to provide them with all the assistance that they need to get on with their lives and be able to prepare for the next stages after a fire or any type of disaster that they require the Red Cross services.
Nicholas Hipsley Cox and John Luong are two more Red Cross volunteers who are both disaster action team members and client caseworkers. At a recent apartment fire, they surveyed damage and made a list of victims. Back at the office, Nicholas and John made follow-up calls to the victims.
Well, first of all, we assess the damage, and once we find out how much the damage, if the house is destroyed, we have the ability to give them bedding and clothing, food, shoes, containers. We also have the ability to put them up in a hotel for 3 days or so, and this all helps them get back on their feet until they've had time to reach out to friends and relatives to find accommodation. We're there for this initial period where they need to be able to regroup.
After the apartment fire, the Red Cross set up a shelter for residents. Helen Lemick and Terry Larson kept track of the clients' cases on a laptop, and client casework supervisor Melissa Cruz met one-on-one with several clients to try to help them relocate.
Each disaster that we respond to is so different, and each individual is so different in their needs that I find it really interesting and really fortunate to be able to be doing what I do and helping other people.
Chris Ibarra is another disaster action team member who is training to be a client caseworker.
And I just enjoy giving back and being there for people and being able to do something when they need it. It's very rewarding, and that's the main reason for doing it, actually. Kind of selfishly, it's what I can do for them. That makes me happy.